Yummy Wok.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. We here at Golf to Golf Reviews will be reviewing Yummy Wok tonight. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to get because we have to see the menu first, but Bold and I, Bald, well, should I say we finna tear it up?
No.
Okay.
You can say it later.
Yep, yeah, just remind me later. I'll probably forget.
Inshallah, we're going to review today this place. Inshallah, you all like it.
Already, I was going to tell you that they had some people from the Philippines doing the Chinese dances. 2 different countries, 2 different cultures. Right?
Wow, yeah.
It's hilarious. They weren't even Chinese, man. And one of them started doing some karate and stuff. I knew he had never taken a karate class. Exactly. Bald and Bold.
Yeah, Bald and Bold.
We want to kill it. Yeah. And you'll be able to watch us eat it, but we won't be able to save you all any, unfortunately.
وحنحط لكم اللوكيشن ان شاء الله في الديسكربشن. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أنا معاكم بولد وبولد. الأصلعين الاثنين. أصلع وشجاع. طبعا هذا شانغهاي شريمب أو الطبق هذا شانغهاي شريمب والطبق هذا شانغهاي تشيكن.
Kung Pao chicken.
Okay, what?
Kung Pao chicken.
Kung Pao.
All right, assalamu alaikum again, folks. This here is Bald, and I'm with Bold. And I've got the Kung Pao chicken here at Yummy Wok, and he has the Shanghai shrimp. And we're going to see what, we'll see what it's like. Now, I can tell you, it smells strange. It does smell good. Maybe it's because I'm just terribly hungry, but it does smell a little bit odd. But we're going to kill it. And we're not going to save any for you because we're greedy and selfish, aren't we? Sorry, folks. All right, so let's see what it's like.
I'm certainly, you all can see this on there. Now that looks like a barely cooked onion. I am certainly glad that my wife is not here in Riyadh.
Yeah, I know. So you won't kill her.
Exactly, with that onion breath.
طبعا.
And
والمشروبات اللي هي بيرة موسي طبعا مشروبي المفضل. You want to try the hot sauce?
I'll pass. I can smell it. It's not even that hot.
Yeah, but it will open your appetite.
Right. Let me sniff this and see if it's really hot. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. That's another sauce. That's what it is. This is a different sauce. Man, this is a little bit of hot sauce in it. I'll try just a bit.
Do you think they make it in here or?
I think they do. I think they make the hot sauce here. Because if they made it somewhere else, they probably would have put it in one of those sachets that you have to tear open. So yeah, I think they probably made this here. Put it in the refrigerator, pull it out, and let it sit in the guy's hand for about 10 seconds to warm up.
You know, I think we forgot something here.
Yes. Okay, now I remember.
The other thing, your famous one.
We tearing this shrimp and chicken. Oh, you hear me?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I did forget. I'm sorry about that. To our fans and viewers, I'm so sorry I forgot about that. I was just so hungry. I'm telling you, when Bo called me up, he said, I'm in the area. I said, bet. That's good news. I was hungry. I was actually on my way out to get something else completely different. But this turned out to be a better ride.
Back in the States, they like pizza more than any other food.
It's a stereotype, but a lot of people like other foods more than pizza. Pizza's one of several favorites. But I like pizza more than I like most of the kinds of food. I'd say pizza might be about my 3rd favorite.
Me the same with this.
Same with you? You know, the funny thing is, my parents did not know what pizza was. Well, my dad did not know what pizza was till he was an adult. He grew up in the southwestern United States. He's a descendant of some of the original cowboys. And coming up in the southwestern U.S., they just didn't have, they were not exposed to Italian food. So when he left home and went to college in the southeastern United States, that was when he first got a hold of pizza. He never understood why I like pizza so much, but everybody does. In the U.S., Domino's was my favorite before I became Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
There's a famous pizza chain called Mr. Gatti's.
Chicken on it?
They put chicken on it.
Yeah.
They'll put beef, but a lot of what they put on it is pork. All the pepperoni in the U.S. is pork.
Mm-hmm.
All the sausage is pork. Ham, it's pork.
Man, pork.
So we can't eat that.
I didn't try that in my life, and I would never do.
So, inshallah, you'll never be exposed to it.
Inshallah.
The good thing about being here is that whatever we order, we know there's no hog in it, no pork. But in the States, it's in a lot of things that you don't even think about. Subway restaurants in the U.S. serve
They're
pork.
thinking about Saudi people, about us.
Honestly, the reputation depends on the population size of where you go. If you go to a small place like Pensacola, Florida, or Mobile, Alabama, small cities, not big, the people there think either that the place is dangerous and poor, or they think that it's just like Dubai and everybody's rich. They have one of those two ideas in their minds. If you go into bigger cities, then they're more likely to think that it's similar to Dubai. That they think, okay, no, it is very developed. They think that it's technologically developed, that the infrastructure is developed, but that the mindset is undeveloped. Mm-hmm. That's what they tend to think. So they think that everybody's got a ton of money. And there are some people there that actually target Saudi students to rob them just because they think they've got a ton of money.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
What they don't know, and I'm talking big cities, these rappers don't target Saudi students because they hate Saudis. They do it just for the money. They just think they got a lot of money.
I understand that.
What they don't know is that it's actually other Gulf students that are loaded.
Mm-hmm.
Emirati students, Qatari students, they're the ones with the biggest boatloads of money. They get the most money from their governments every month, as far as I know. I don't know about Kuwaiti students. And they do have a lot of money. I mean, the government is getting cars for them. And I'm glad that the governments are taking care of them. But
which is a good thing.
It is, but their numbers are small. So no matter where they are, you have a bunch more Saudi students. You may have one or two Kuwaiti and Bahraini students, and then you got several Saudi students. But people think that Saudis have the same amount of money as everyone else.
I don't think so.
I mean, we know, you and I know, but the people in these cities in the States don't know the difference. And so, but yeah, the view tends to depend on where they are. I mean, you could go to some places in Alabama where they don't know the difference between Saudi Arabia and Iraq. And then you can go into bigger cities and they think, okay, well, they know the difference between Saudi and Iraq, but they don't know the difference between Saudi and Dubai. And I'm not saying the Emirates. I mean specifically Dubai. Because truth be told, Americans in general are geographically ignorant as a whole.
Mm-hmm. So it's depends between area to area, different mentality.
Exactly. Absolutely. You know, I lived in Atlanta as an adult, and we had quite a few students from Saudi studying there. Yeah, let's go ahead and show them how well they did. That is evidence right there of how good it was. Nothing but grease and burping. And Bold didn't leave anything either. So what would you say, Bold?
I think you have all the evidence on the table right now. Empty dishes with some sauce and perfect, man.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
So how would you rate them out of 10?
I think 10 is fair.
Okay, fair enough. You know, to be honest with you, I was going to rank them about an 8, and then you let me try this hot sauce, or you led me to try it, I should say. And I have to give them I got to give them about a 9.5 out of this. I've had a little bit tastier without the hot sauce, but once I added the hot sauce in, I have to say it was pretty good. I have to admit, I got to give them credit for it. This was nice.
Okay, this for the food. What about the atmosphere?
We're the only ones here. It's a very clean place. I'll be glad to give them for me, I would be glad to give them about a 7 for the atmosphere. There was really nobody else here. Yeah. It's well decorated and it's well clean, but it's just too empty for me to say much of anything else. So I guess the 7 is about the best that we could even tell. Now, if we came when there were a bit more people, not too busy and not too empty, then I could give them more information. What do you think about the atmosphere?
Alhamdulillah, it's clean. No fly roaming around, you know, and very quiet. That's it.
You know, you got a point. I didn't think about that, but yeah, no flies.
Yeah.
Not one. Didn't see or hear a fly the entire time we were here. I think, you know what, I should give them a higher rating for the cleanliness thing. I should use cleanliness as part of the atmosphere. So I'll go ahead and give them a 9 for that. Because when
I'm addicted with the soul shopping now.
then we have to go back and do another review on other dishes we didn't have last time.
Because sometimes when I pass from there, I go to get Chinese tea.
Oh my
They have
goodness.
2 types of tea, like the hot tea and the cold one. Man, I don't have to tell you have to try it.
So this we'll have to do then. When we'll have to go back and do a Sour Sharky review part 2 on other dishes we didn't get last time. I'm going to get a soup next time because over your shoulder I was facing the crowd and you were facing away from them. But I saw some of those bowls of soup were big.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what is the next day that you're going to be off, but we might have to go back and make that the next review.
Inshallah.
That'll work. So to the viewers, we thank you, and feel free to tell us in the comments section if you tried Yummy Wok and what you think of it, and we look forward to hearing from you.
Let them to hit the button for me. Thumbs up.
Absolutely. Yes, hit the like and the subscribe. Sorry about that. And the share button while we're at it. And we'll see you when you leave us a comment, or we'll see you at the next review. Assalamu alaikum, Gulf to Gulf Review. We out.
Bye.